Hi guys, we're going to do a quick 10-minute stretch for those of you that work at a desk or drive as your job. So this is something that you can do during the day, and if you have time, just make time for it. It's 10 minutes and it'll if you get a routine going, then it'll be very helpful for you if you have those tight shoulders and tight hips. So let's get to it. I'm just gonna start by sitting in the chair. So again, if you don't, if you are driving, then you can do this on your car seat as well. Do the best you can. So we're gonna just start with hands onto the knees, and we're gonna start by flexing the spine. So you're bringing the chin in towards the chest, and you're rounding, you're pushing your back, and you're thinking about scooping your tailbone under. So tuck your tailbone under, and then you're going to extend the spine. So push your chest forward and pull your shoulders way back. So exhale, and then inhale. Keep rolling the shoulders forward, and then pulling your shoulders back. Rolling forward and pulling back. Exhale and then inhale. One more time. Okay, and then we're going to go into a twist. So go over to your right side. You can place the left hand on the outer part of your right knee, and you can just grab underneath your seat, part of your seat or the back of your seat, to help you twist. So looking over the right shoulder and just sitting nice and tall. Breathe into that stretch, rolling that right shoulder back. And then release, and then go over to the other side. So placing your left hand on the outer part of the right knee, and then grabbing onto part of your seat or the back of the chair. Look over your left shoulder. And try to sit up nice and tall for this. Deep breaths in, deep breaths out. And then releasing from there. So next one, this will be more handy if you have a desk or if you're in more of an office setting as opposed to driving a car here. But we're going to take the right leg, just extend it out in front of you, kind of at an angle, and your left knee is going to be bent. And then you're going to just slide your right arm down, and then again, a little bit of a twist here. If you feel comfortable lifting your right arm up from there, or your left arm up from there, you can do that. And then releasing, so bring your arm down if it's up, and then slide up, and then bend your knee back in, and then bend your left knee so it's out at an angle, and then you're just starting to twist down. You're looking to your right, and then you're trying to open up this shoulder. So if it feels okay, then you're gonna lift your right arm up, and then you're still kind of reaching down towards your foot, but you're not touching your foot. You're not trying to get all the way down there. You're just trying to stretch that sideline of the body there. Breathe deep into that sideline. And then you can release. So you can bring that arm down and then come back out of that pose. So if possible, we're going to come up to standing, and I'm just going to come around. Okay, so you have your chair, maybe you're, if you're driving and then you just pulled over to the side of the road, you can use the hood of your car, just something to hold onto, even a wall. So we're just going to walk back, and we're going to stick the bum back and drop the head in between the arms. So we try to get a flat back here, and breathing deep. So especially if you've been sitting, it's really just good to kind of come out of the sitting pose, just to help your hips and just kind of stretch out a little bit. This is really good for your back. So if you feel like you get low back aches from sitting quite a bit, this is a really excellent pose. Knees are a little bit bent, belly button pulling in towards the spine here. You're just trying to breathe into that stretch. Holding for a few more, just a couple more breaths here. And then you can release. So walking forward. And again, you can hold on to something, or you can try just kind of balancing here. We're going to bend into the right knee and then catch the outside of the right foot and hold it. And then try and drop the knee straight back. So the heel is coming in towards the bum. And this will stretch the whole front part of your leg there. So your hip flexors throughout the quadricep. And if you feel like you can't grab your foot here, you can always use a strap to assist you. And just holding onto something just kind of takes that balance element out of it so that you can hopefully kind of relax into it and let this knee, the right knee, just kind of feel heavy so that it can drop down. Try to sit up or stand up nice and tall here, and then releasing and then switching sides. So hold on to the chair or the wall with your left hand or right hand, and you're grabbing on left hand, left foot. So just grabbing on the outside part of the foot, trying to drop the knee down and breathing into that stretch. And just take another deep breath in and out here. And then releasing. Okay, so coming away from your chair, taking your hands to your heart, clasping your fingers, and then pressing down, and then just lifting your arms overhead. Inhale, and then exhale down. Deep breath in, and then exhale down. Deep breath in, and exhale down. And then this time reaching up overhead, and then we're going to lean to the right side. So hands are clasped, and you're reaching, pressing the palms out, and you try to get a good side stretch through that left side of the body there. So trying to kind of undo all that forward rolling that's happening in the shoulders while we're sitting at your desk or driving. There's a lot of kind of internal rotation that's happening with the shoulders, and we're trying to undo that a little bit. Working the back muscles, getting the sides of the body a little more active, getting the leg muscles a little more active. So here, while you're side bending, you're lifting your knees up into your quads, so your legs are active. Okay, and then we're going to release. Now taking the hands back behind you, so clasping your fingers back behind you, and then pulling back. So as best as you can, try and now lift your hands away from your back. And just try to keep breathing as best as you can. So even if you're not very far away from your bum or from your back, that's fine. Just trying to, just with the strength of your arms, you're lifting back. And you can look forward here. So what's happening is just stretching the chest out. You should feel the shoulders roll back. Take another deep breath in, and then release that. So now we're going to use the chair again, just to do a little bit of lunging and just stretching and get through the hips as well. So if possible, you're going to step up onto the chair with just that one foot, and then you're going to place your hand on the leg, and then you're going to kind of lean forward into it so the knees go not way past the toes, but just a little bit. Your back leg is straight, so the left leg is straight here, and you're just trying to drive the hips forward so that you feel the stretch in that left hip, and the hip flexor there. And breathing into that, switching sides, stepping your left foot forward, and then again, you're just kind of shifting the weight forward, trying to drive So you're driving, you're engaging your right glutes here, and you're driving forward so that you can feel the stretch, and you should feel it in through your right side there, and your right hip flexors. You'll feel that stretch going right down through your leg as well, through that right, from the calf and to the heel as well. And then releasing. So going back to the other side, we're going to step that right foot forward onto the stool or your chair here, and then we're going to hold that. Then this time we're going to lift up the left arm, and then again we're just going to get into the side of the body a little bit more. If it feels comfortable, then you just drop your right arm down by your side, and then you start kind of leaning forward, but also leaning to the right, so that whole left side is getting a good stretch. And then you're releasing, you're coming back to center, and then switching sides. So leaning forward. Now your right arm is going to reach up. And then the left arm, you can reach down here. Another deep breath in and out. Breath is really key there, and releasing. So that's kind of the quick routine I have for you. If you want to repeat all those moves again, if you want a longer routine, then go ahead, or hold those poses for a longer amount of time. But this is just something, if you feel like you don't have enough time, you can just follow along and do that and kind of get your body reset and carry on with the rest of your day. So I'm going to sign off, and we're going to do another video right after this coming up here. So I'll see you guys later.